Sports Commission at ng Philippine Olympic Committee. Sports on Air. Sports on Air. Balitang pangpalakasan para sa bayan.
Magandang gabi sports fans, magandang gabi rin partner. Ngayon ay Marso 13, 2016, isang oras ng balitaan at talakayan sa larangan ng pampalakasan. Ako si Ernest Fernandez.
Magandang gabi rin Ernest, isa na namang linggo na punong-puno ng aksyon. Hindi lang sa Pilipinas, pati na sa ibang bansa. Ako naman si Diego de la Paz.
Ay sports ay parang gulong ng buhay, minsan ikay nasa taas at minsan nasa baba. Sino nga bang ating mga atleta bago nila natamo ang tagumpay?
Ating alamin kung sino ba talaga ang inyong hinahangaang personalidad sa larangan ng sports.
Umanda na kayo sa isang oras ng sports, balita at talakayan.
Huwag kayong bibitiw at andito na ang pinakamaksyong KBP Golden Dove Awards nominated na sports program sa radyo.
Sports on Air, balitang pampalakasan
Para sa bayan.
Ang Sports on Air ay mapapakinggan sa sumusunod na istasyon nationwide sa DZEC 106.2 kHz sa Mega Manila,
DZEL 1260 kHz sa Southern Luzon,
DWIN 1080 kHz sa Northern Luzon,
DYFX 1332 kHz sa Central Visayas,
at DXED 1224 kHz sa Southern Mindanao.
mapapakinggan rin ang aming palatuntunan via online live streaming sa www.radioagila.am.
May live streaming din sa YouTube ang Radyo Agila. Hanapin lamang ang Radyo Agila Live at mapapanood nyo na ang paboritong programa sa Radyo Agila Live and On Demand.
Ang Sports on Air at ang Radyo Agila ay mga kasapi ng KBP, kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Para sa ating mga taga-subaybay na gumagamit ng Facebook, i-like lang ang Sports on Air sa Facebook sa Sports on Air 1062.
Pwede nyo rin kami subaybayan sa aming Twitter account sa @SportsOnAirPH.
Para sa ating mga nakikinig na gusto sumali sa diskusyon, pwedeng mag-text sa Radyo Agila text line sa 0906-211-1062 at sa 0932-422-2572.
Alright, ang daming nangyari sa mundo ng sports ngayong linggo.
Marami-rami, no? So, but anyway, unang-una, no, siguro ang pinakamainit na nangyari this week ay ang huling laban ni Kobe Bryant at ni LeBron James sa NBA, no? This is the thing, no? The two, yung dalawang manlalaro na yan, hindi yan naglaro sa playoffs ever since. Kasi unang-una, nasa West at nasa East yung isa. No? Kung magkikita sila, dapat sa finals. But for the past decade, and maybe a decade and a half, no? The debate has been LeBron versus Kobe Bryant.
Tama 'yun. And actually, 'yun ang dream matchup ng mga fans.
Oo, kaya laging minamarka yung Lakers at saka Cavaliers o Miami Heat, 'di ba? Bago maglaban yung dalawa kasi umaasa na lang sila dun sa mga laban na 'yon. Para kay Kobe Bryant at saka kay LeBron James.
Sana, pero hindi siya nag-materialize. For example, noong 2009, ang Cleveland Cavaliers na knock-off ng Orlando Magic. And then eventually, nag-champion yung Lakers. Tapos nung 2010 naman, Boston Celtics ang tumalo sa Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, oo. No, so maraming yung regular season na to, lagi kong inaabangan din. No? For the reason na actually nung umpisa, nung bata-bata si LeBron, gulpi sarado siya kay Kobe.
Sigurado one-sided 'yon.
Oo.
One-sided 'yan for sure.
I think LeBron came into the league in 2004. No? In 2004, LeBron had the taste of a Shaq Kobe lineup for one last year.
Tama.
'Di ba? Yun yung last year.
That was in 2003 and 2004. If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Yun yung nag-champion ng Pistons nung
yung 2004.
Yeah.
2003 yung San Antonio.
Oo. So yun yung huling-huling parang sobrang lakas ng may Shaquille O'Neal pa. Pero throughout the years, nung naging mag-isa na si Kobe, it became more interesting because nag-focus kay LeBron at saka kay Kobe Bryant yung mga laban, no? At saka yun nga, LeBron after that year, no? 2 years after the year after that ng 2004, LeBron was phenomenal enough to bring the Cavaliers to a conference finals, no? Muntik mag-finals, no? And that young.
That young,
That young, no? And natanda ko pa yun yung LeBron had one phenomenal quarter. No, nahirapan talaga yung Pistons sa kanya. And Pistons had the best defense that time.
Mhm.
No?
That's right.
And dun mo nakita na this guy has arrived. No?
Mm.
At that early age. Now, Kobe has taken notice of that for the past years. And he was like, no. It's not yet LeBron's
Not yet.
time. It's
No.
not yet LeBron's time.
Hindi pa time mo.
No, and in that span, I guess it's 2-2.
Mm.
No, 2-all yung dalawa sa championship.
So championships, that's right.
Oo.
Dalawa si LeBron sa Miami, tapos dalawa si Kobe.
Yes, oo.
Pero of course, Tim Duncan was, well, parang under the cracks.
Under the cracks, tatlo yata, no?
Tatlo or apat.
Tatlo. Tatlo.
Hindi, actually, yung championship nila 2005. Tapos,
yun, oo.
mga tatlo yata, yeah.
Yun. Hindi, Teka lang history to eh. Kasi 99 ang unang championship ni
Tim Duncan.
And then sinandwich.
Actually, 2003, tapos 2005. Tapos yung isang championship against Miami. So that's 3.
Yun.
So that's 3.
Okay. yan. At least na-refresh tayo.
So,
yan, but I think that rivalry is one phenomenal rivalry, no? Kahit regular season lang. But most importantly, naging good teammates sila on the national team.
National team. And syempre, actually, inadmit ni LeBron a long time ago, nung high school pa lang siya, idol niya si
Yes,
Kobe.
meron siyang posters ni Kobe Bryant sa kanyang kwarto. Sino bang hindi? Sino bang hindi umidol kay Kobe? No?
Why not?
I think that's one of the posters that he had. Kevin Garnett daw. Kevin Garnett, LeBron James, Allen Iverson. Yan ang mga posters ni LeBron sa kwarto niya. Diba? So, yun. But anyway, meron tayong interview dito kay Kobe Bryant.
Actually, it was the post-game after nung talo ng Los Angeles Lakers sa Cleveland Cavaliers last Thursday night sa NBA. So, it was the final time and it was fun. It was fun to watch both of them. So, here's Kobe Bryant of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Byron said that he wouldn't turn what you and LeBron have a rivalry because you guys like each other too much. It's ironic, of course, that you guys combined it in 10 of the last 12 NBA finals you never matched up. How would you describe these last 13 seasons with LeBron?
Well, I mean, it's been different. I mean, it's not a rivalry. I wouldn't say because we like each other too much. I don't like anybody that much to not have that. But in all seriousness, I mean, when he first came into the league, Cleveland was still trying to figure things out, right? And we hit our stride a lot sooner. And obviously there were years where we could have faced each other. I think they got bounced by Orlando one year, and so it just never worked out. So from that sense, a real rivalry never developed. I never really, to me, rivalries aren't made in the regular season, no matter how much people try to hype it up. I mean, you gotta duke it out for what really matters. So in that sense, we never had one.
Does that upset you at all, the fact that you never had that opportunity with LeBron?
No, it doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. I'm disappointed for the fans, because you want to have, you want to be able to see that. And as a competitor, it's been fun matching up and trying to figure out how to deal with him for a 7-game series. That would have been a fun puzzle for me to try to study and do homework on. So from that standpoint, yeah.
Cody, what do you think after all these years you can still get LeBron the ball pump player?
I mean, it's just it just looks too realistic. I guess when you make a couple, and then you get them hedging a little bit, and that one for big guys tends to work a lot, because they feel like they can really block the shot because of how big they are, and so that tends to work on big guys in the post pretty often.
What kind of matchup or moments stood out to you tonight?
Man, it's just fun. I enjoy the physicality of it. I mean, it's not, playing against him. It's fun because of his size. It's always fun to bump with him and to have that physicality and backing him down, and then him driving and bumping and all that stuff. And it's fun.
After the Warriors game, you were talking about how Draymond Green needs to kind of be that guy to create that tension if they can make it, all the way. Is that the same with any team, with the Cavs as well? And who creates that type of?
It all depends on the personality. I mean, you have to be true to who you are and authentic. And I think every team should have that lightning rod, because no lucky stuff doesn't work. I mean, I don't care what anybody says or what people's perception is of a team. You have to have that inner conflict. You have to have that person that's really driving these things. So, from the Cavs perspective, it's hard for me to tell from afar who should be that person. LeBron's not that person. LeBron's he brings people together. I mean, that's what he does naturally. He's phenomenal at it. But you have to have somebody else that's going to create that tension, and maybe it's Kyrie.
At times it sort of looked like a game within a game. LeBron, did it sort of feel like that? Like it was sort of its own entity between you and him within the greater scheme of the game?
I mean, maybe. I mean, in certain moments. I mean, it's we both enjoy having those matchups, and there are times when he was trying to post me up, and I'm waving my teammates to get the hell away and do not double. Let me. This is fun. I don't want doubles ever, And so, so from that standpoint, yeah, maybe.
LeBron right now is the same age that you were when you were last title. Do you think that he's probably got a greater urgency to try to get a few more rings going? How difficult it's been to get back?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, if I was him, the thing I'd be obsessing over is dealing with those boys up in Golden State, right? So, just from a leadership perspective and how you construct the team and the personality of the team, you have to make sure that you're ready to do battle for that if you're fortunate enough to get there, and Golden State's fortunate enough to get there, right? I mean, that's the problem, right? So from that standpoint, you have to figure that out. You can't leave it to chance. You can't leave it, you have to really study. And so hopefully his mind's focused on that. It's not focused on where he is in his career and how far he is. And, you have to focus on the problem.
Can you recall your initial thoughts about LeBron when he came out of high school?
I thought he had a tremendous amount of potential. I thought he saw the floor extremely well. And then it was a matter of really be able to stretch the floor, with the jump shot consistently. He was ambidextrous at an early age. But the big question was trusting the jump shot. And as you can see throughout his career, he's really evolved to be able to do that and keep defenses honest.
Did you feel extra spry tonight or anything like that?
No.
Felt the same?
No, I mean, listen, I told LeBron, I said, man, if you don't let me catch you on the post, I'll score when I'm 80. You know what I mean? That's like grown man, old man game, man. It doesn't matter. I don't have to be loose or anything like that. I mean, I'm just going bump, turn, fade, bump, turn, fade. You know what I'm saying? So, to answer your question, no. No, but I was able to catch the ball, free throw line below, and, and operate. So.
You talked before about registering that it was fun in those moments with LeBron in the actual game when it's sinking in. In previous seasons, particularly when you guys were more competitive, did those type of moments, did you feel them like this is fun? Did it register like that?
No, I didn't even think about it. Like it never registered. My mind, all those matchups was always long term. You know what I'm saying? So like me playing LeBron on a Christmas Day or playing him on a Tuesday in Cleveland meant zero to me. And I know it's hard for people to really understand that, but it meant zero because there was so much pressure that I put on myself to get this team to a championship that I was always looking at where we were going to end up. You know what I'm saying? So now it's different because I get a chance to actually enjoy the matchup with him as opposed to thinking, okay, where are my teammates at this moment in time? How are they progressing? Where is this going to get us at the end of the day? So it's a different feeling.
It's a weird question, but what percentage of your career did you really enjoy as you were playing?
No, I enjoyed it all. I mean, no, it's not like I didn't enjoy it. I love the work. I love the process. I love figuring that stuff out. You know what I mean? If I didn't, I wouldn't be playing for 20 years. You know what I mean? So it's just a different emotion where you get a chance to kind of step back and like appreciate the competitors versus trying to break them down and pick them apart, and then think about your teammates and where they're going and where we're going. I mean, it's a different kind of fun, I guess. I'm going outside and playing versus staying in the house and making games up myself.
Along those same lines, what is it that you think is going to be fun about that matchup?
I'm sorry?
Like with the Knicks, Carmelo.
Oh, bumping Carmelo, man. That's you know, he's a bear, man. I'm going to look forward to matching up with him, man. It's going to be fun. Obviously, I know what they're going to be running. Obviously, I'll probably help Carmelo out, tell him where to go in certain spots on the floor. So.
These final matchups are obviously special for you, but just overall, even these kind of moments, you seem to be genuinely enjoying these and happy in this. Are you just really good at acting, or is this like you actually kind of enjoying this all one last time?
I've always been a smart ass. I'm still a smart ass now. You know what I mean? So I think now it's just, it's a little different because we're not playing. There's not the championship at the end. Right. And I don't play around with that. I sit here years ago and I'm talking to you guys. I understand what's at stake. And it's not funny to me. It's not a game to me. You understand? It's very, very serious to me. So that's why I wouldn't be up here smiling and joking around. I mean, this like, we got a job to do. We can smile after we win a championship, and do all that sort of stuff. Now, obviously, it's not the case.
And that was the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant, after their final game against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, ito nga yan eh. Nakita ko na before this game, hindi naglaro si Kobe sa laro. sa laro ng Lakers eh. No, I think it was against Charlotte or ano. Pero the thing is, siguro sinabi ni Kobe, papahinga ako para makabuelo ng matindi rito kay LeBron. Anyway, Kobe Bryant finished that game with 26 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists.
No, take a look at his field goal numbers. He went 11 for 16.
Yeah, talagang
so
he was really
vintage Kobe Bryant.
Looking at this matchup for some time. And LeBron, he outscored LeBron James 24 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. Pero yeah, may block shots sila pareho, 2 and 1. 2 for LeBron, 1 for Kobe. And LeBron had a 50% field goal shooting of the night. Yeah, not bad. Yeah.
Actually, earlier in the week, the Golden State Warriors fell prey to the Los Angeles Lakers, 112-95 in the Warriors' 6th loss of the season.
Oh, diba?
So probably, I don't know, maybe a mixed bag week for the Lakers. One way or another, mixed bag.
Well, I consider this as a win for Kobe because he outscored LeBron James.
Yeah.
No?
At the same time,
having the final say. Kasi ito yun for the years to come, no, people will still debate who's better, LeBron or Kobe. And with this final game, kung Kobe went out like an old man, no, parang the debate will be somewhat na parang sabihin na yung huling laban nila.
It was a lame
wala talagang hindi na kailangan naglaro. Pero Kobe came out and played vintage Kobe Bryant, no? Not much dunking. No? Puro puro fade away.
Yeah, but did you see that up and under move that he did?
Yeah, no.
He basically gave LeBron James another.
Well, ganito
lesson.
yan, Diego. Ito yan, ha? Take it from me na medyo umano na sa laro, no? Once you fake a lot, you're aging.
Yeah. Masakit na sa katawan.
No, pag nagfe-fake ka, dati pag bata ka dire-diretso ka eh. Pag nagfe-fake ka na
you're old.
Ng mas madalas,
you're old.
Yun. Kaya kinukuha sa fake ni Kobe eh. No, pero 'di ba?
But still,
yeah.
Either way, it was a great game for Kobe, vintage Kobe Bryant.
But the Cavaliers won that game,
yes.
120-108. But a little update on the standings here sa ating the Golden State Warriors, they are on pace still to break the Bulls record of 72 wins. Pero they have to win 14 games and not lose 14 games out of 19 and not lose more than 5.
That's right. It's going to be
minimum nila 4. No.
Yeah, but actually the Warriors are also on pace to to beat the Boston Celtics record of the most home wins in a season. By the way,
Yeah, which is
which is a near perfect 40-1 season for the Boston Celtics once upon a time.
yeah.
Yeah, so not far behind would be the San Antonio Spurs with a 56-10 record. The Oklahoma City Thunder next, and then the Clippers, Grizzlies.
Yung nakakatakot dito,
Trailblazers.
Diego, sa record ng Golden State Warriors, 30 wins pa lang sila sa home court. No? They have 19 games left, tama?
That's
No?
right.
And you know what? 11 of those will be played in Golden State.
Yeah, that would be tough for those going to the Oracle Arena. It's going to be tough.
Yun. So I don't know, no. Pero are they gonna lose? If they're gonna lose, it's gonna be on the road. But 8 games now, if they just go 50-50 on the road, okay sila.
Yeah,
Diba?
that would be tough.
You think they're gonna go perfect on at home?
But that's going
Kasi
to be
ito yan,
that's going to be a
napilay si Iguodala for 2 weeks.
Andre Iguodala. That's a big factor for the Warriors. And mind you, that would be they would have 11 more home games.
Okay, anyway, let's talk about the Western Conference, no? Biggest disappointment
Would be the New Orleans Pelicans.
24-41.
And then they just re-up Anthony Davis for another few years for a max contract.
Yun
And he's
ganyan lang,
underperforming.
no?
Yeah.
But the biggest surprise for me are the Portland Trail Blazers, who are currently 6th. No, not bad for a retooled,
A completely retooled lineup, especially without a LaMarcus Aldridge, who has been the team's cornerstone for the past decade or so. So malaking bagay yun na nawalan sila ng LaMarcus. But Damian Lillard is taking over.
Yeah.
And at the same time, he's now proving that he was worth it to be in the All-Star game. Pero
You know
na-stop
what
siya.
is a surprise for me na medyo hindi kino-consider na surprise sa iba? San Antonio.
San Antonio Spurs.
I thought they're gonna have a rough start because of the new players, new star players. But no, they look like they're second in the league, di ba? No, pero mukhang sila yung ano eh. For me, Golden State and San Antonio, I would still pick San Antonio.
San Antonio over Golden State this time around.
Yeah.
More tools, more weapons.
And upgrades. Three deadline upgrades. Ang upgrade ng Golden State's 3 deadline is Anderson Varejao. Yan, pero San Antonio had more wings with Kevin Martin and Andre Miller.
That's right.
Andre Miller.
It's like in your description, it's like bringing brass knucks to a fist fight.
Yun nga, no? But going to the east naman, no?
Eastern Conference.
Biggest winning surprisingly winning team are the Charlotte Hornets.
The Charlotte Hornets.
No,
it's the
Boston Celtics that I expected them na siguro nasa bottom 4. But instead, they're holding that 3rd spot, no? And
they're leading the Atlantic Division.
And I think they're gonna hold that even further because of the injury of Chris Bosh for Miami. Yung blood clots. Diba?
Yes.
So, eto yan. Charlotte, with the Chris Bosh, could go to number 4.
They could slide down to number 4. And
the thing is, they have won 8 straight.
All right. Wow.
7 straight na pala.
7 straight.
7 straight, Jago. No? 7 straight.
7
Boston
straight.
lost 1 and Miami lost 1. So this is the thing. With this pace of Charlotte sweeping up to the standings of the Eastern Conference, you know what? Don't be surprised if they go to number 3.
Why not?
Diba?
Why not?
Don't be surprised if they go to number 3 at the end of the season.
By the end of the season. Actually, if you're going to look at it, the teams that they defeated in their 7-game winning run, some of them are no slouch. Hindi sila, I mean, medyo bigatin din, Indiana, the Detroit Pistons, and Houston Rockets.
So yeah, Boston and Charlotte will contend for that surprise team of the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, but the biggest disappointment so far has been the Chicago Bulls for the East.
Yung Chicago, no. And ito yan 50-50 yung record nila. No, 32 wins, 32 losses. With Chicago naman, ang nakikita ko diyan, parang what's up with this team? Talagang mukhang
They're lost.
They're lost without Coach Thibodeau.
That's right.
Diba? Coach Tibbs put that toughness in that team Ngayon, everyone, I think, siguro nga may talagang alitan si Derrick Rose at si Butler.
Si Jimmy Butler. At the same time, anong ginagawa ni Coach Fred Hoiberg?
At saka ito you don't have a Derrick Rose that was injured the entire season. This is a season na, in and out sa lineup si Derrick Rose, but you still have him in that lineup. It's not ending his season. No?
It's not a season-ending injury.
No? Ang nagulat ako pa ako dyan, ang isa pang team na nagulat ako, Indiana Pacers.
Indiana Pacers, how come?
Well, they only have Paul George and George Hill from
from those years.
Oo, from those years na malakas sila, na may Hibbert sila malakas, David West, and Lance Stephenson.
That's right.
And remember Danny Granger.
That's right.
From the NBA Global Games.
Yeah.
Silang dalaw na natira. Diba? Pero the guys like Monte Ellis, ganon are helping them out. But you know what? Siguro interestingly, it's also a disappointment team.
They've slid down to 30 and 35 for the season. They've lost their last 5, and I'm not sure what's going on with this team as well, because Bradley Beal has been in and out of the lineup as well with injuries. John Wall is also not exactly performing his top game, and where the rest of the guys.
Yeah.
That's the thing that Wizards fans are asking about their team. Pero another disappointment would be the Milwaukee Bucks. Dahil nag-retool sila ng lineup, they have a healthy Jabari Parker back. They have Greg Monroe in their center spot. But parang hindi sila performing up to their potential.
Wala pa. Pero yun nga, it should have been a good year for Milwaukee and New York.
Sana. New York, so many people are really disappointed with this team.
Yun nga, the best thing that happened to New York na lang is Kristaps Porzingis. But anyway, that wraps up our NBA preview. Review and probably a preview of the upcoming playoffs. No?
Malapit na playoffs. Playoffs.
Like a month away.
Yes, less than a month away. So hang on, NBA fans. Pero sa pagbabalik natin dito sa Sports on Air, balitang PBA naman ang ating pag-uusapan.
EBC Eagle Broadcasting Corporation. Ito ang Radyo Agila.
7:30 ng gabi.
Ubo na lagpas 2 linggo? Naku, baka TB na yan. Pa-check up na agad sa health center. Libre naman ang TB Dots. Sa Dots, 6 months na gamutan, TB ay matutuldukan.
Dots every day, that's the LCR away.
A message from DOH and USAID.
The station that's nice and easy. Easy to listen to. Easy to remember. Easy just for you. DZEC Radio Agila musical programs. Victor Wood Live by request. Monday to Friday, 1 to 2 p.m. Kantahan na. And ito ang inyong Tita Meti. Every Sunday, back-to-back musical programs. 1 to 2:30 p.m. and 2:30 to 4 p.m. Relax and enjoy extreme voices of music here on Radio Agila.
Nagbabalik ang Sports on Air.
Magbabalik tayo dito sa Sports on Air, balitang pampalakasan.
Para sa bayan.
At ngayon naman sa PBA, balitang PBA naman tayo. Ang Rain or Shine Elasto Painters, meron silang bagong import. Si Maurice Charlo. And
Galing, ha?
magaling siya.
Tinalo nila San Miguel.
Tinalo nila ang San Miguel Beermen 108-105.
Nakita mo to live.
I saw this live and wow, what a game. And this guy can do it all. Defense, scoring, and of course making the great plays.
Tapos yung nag-onslaught pa to si Tyler Wilkerson on him. Di ba? And actually Tyler Wilkerson, no? Nakakabulol lang kanyang pangalan. Like 33 points, no? But he had a bad game actually. Marami siyang misses.
He had a miss, including the possible game-tying shot at the buzzer.
Game-tying buzzer. At saka yung more so are the 7 turnovers.
The 7 turnovers.
One which na habang pumuposte siya sa ilalim, inagawan siya ni
Mo Charlo.
Ni si Mo Charlo, tinapik ni Ahamisi.
Tapos nakuha ni
Charlo.
Yeah.
Diba? So magaling to si Mo Charlo, no? And
Junmar Fajardo got injured in the second quarter, pero unfortunately he did not return. But the good news is mukhang hindi naman ganun kalala to for Beermen fans to worry.
Yun. So I think we have some interviews here from that game.
Yeah, so our first interview is with Coach Yang Giao of the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters.
Junmar injuring himself or accidentally by a teammate. I don't know what happened, but that's the biggest break for us now in this game. The other good thing for us is we got the import we needed. He's not as big as the other imports, but he's a great defender. Gives us a lot of range because he can shoot the outside shot and he's active. He can run with the team in the open court. So we're hoping that we can sustain our momentum. The most important thing for us in this game is 50% winning percentage, so we can look forward to not getting eliminated. I think Mo can still get better. If this is his first game, he's practiced 3 times with us. He's in game shape, and he's just learning to play with the guys. So I think things can look better for us from here on. Actually, I didn't expect as much. I know it's his first game. I just wanted him to get comfortable. I also know that he's a great defender, but I don't think Wilkerson missed a shot, maybe 1 or 2. And he was being greatly defended by Mo. So if Wilkerson was playing that way and Junmar was there, the results might have been different. The import just came in and energized everybody. When we got down by 18 points, we just hung in there. We just waited for us to get our bearings back. The import hit some big shots for us in that stretch, which got us back in the game. If you play a team like San Miguel, you have to defend. There's no way you can beat San Miguel without defending. I guess we just limited their options. They were making the isolation play at the low post. That was giving us problems. But if you double or if you sag, the shooters will make the outside shot. So we just tried to stay active on defense and take the risk. I guess all in all, it's just our desire to win, to get back. We wanted Wayne to be rewarded with another stint with his team, but unfortunately that did not happen. We saw how Wayne worked so hard in the finals, so we got him back, but things did not work out with him. But maybe with the changes in import, that could be what happened to Wayne, could be a blessing in disguise. He's still struggling, doesn't have his legs under him yet. He does not have the fitness yet, but he's very decent. Actually, he's very decent. We did not expect as much from him, but we just wanted him to be broken in this game. Yeah, umuwi na si Wayne. Wala na si Wayne dito. And the doctor told us that it's going to take a lot longer and that will be too late pa siya. Pumasok sa 6'5" 6'4" and 15, 16 ang sulat sa kanya. So, he's a great option for us coming into the third conference. Hindi ko alam. Hindi ko naman alam din kung lalaki pa siya ng 160 na doon siya. Ano lang yan, baka buhok lang yan.
And that was Coach Yang Yao of the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. Now we have an interview with the brand new import of Rain or Shine, Mo Charlo.
Yeah, it was a big win. You know, I've only been here a couple of days, and my first game in the PBA ever is against a great team, great import, Tyler Wilkerson. So I just wanted to come out here and have a great showing and show, you know, my team and my coach like 26 hour flight, trying to adjust to the time, so a little bit heavy, but by next week, we play together again, and it's just shot, and that just gives everybody confidence. Everybody shares the ball, so it's been great so far. I hope this is my first year in the PBA, so hopefully I made a great impression. I don't want to leave. It's a great country. All the fans are great. And I love it here so far, so hopefully I can end my career here and stay here for many years to come.
How was it to defend Tyler?
He's a great player. He got a little size on me. He's a scorer, so he's going to get his points. But my job is just to try to make it difficult on him to score and make him hit tough shots. But for a great scorer, he's going to make shots. So my thing is, on the other end, I got to go right back at him so they make him work. So it was a great matchup for me and then for him also. This is his first year actually too, so he's only been here like a week before me, but my friend Ivan Johnson, he played here last year, so I come out and he kind of told me the rules, and I came to Kevin Pinkney's game, so I watched how the ref was calling the game and kind of took it from there. So I tried to adjust. It took me a little bit, but I adjusted pretty well for my first game here. Oh man, it's hot. That's probably why I was cramping a little bit. I'm not used to it being this hot, so that'll be new for me, a new adjustment. But I just got to drink a lot of water, keep myself hydrated, and hopefully by next week I'll have my jet lag off me.
Played and how's the PBA for you?
Oh man, it's top. It's a top league. All the Filipinos, the locals, they know how to play the game. They can shoot the ball. They're athletic. They're smart. So it's at the top. And obviously the NBA is the top. But as far as like international, PBA is amazing, man. I love it. I love the fans. I love the city. People are very welcoming to me. So hopefully I'm here to stay, man.
You're under a fiery head coach in Yang Yao. You've been with them 3 practices already. So how are you liking Coach Yang Yao's style?
Oh, I love it, man. I've been Eric Musselman, a former NBA coach. He was the same way, and I played for him. So to me, I like that because it makes our guys respond. It makes us play hard. It makes us take accountability of what we're doing out there on the court. So for me, I love it.
And that was Mo Charlo, the brand new import of Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. Now, we have an interview with Paul Lee, who's making his return from an injury that he suffered against San Miguel Beermen in the last Philippine Cup. So, here's the angas ng Tondo, Paul Lee.
It's a good game for us. Maganda yung namin, yung panahon namin. Important namin sa akin, need to timing pa siguro. Ngayon medyo nakuha ko yung pagtakbo ko, yung full speed. Medyo mabilis naman sa pag-recover. Pero siguro medyo lang yung timing nga talaga sa depensa, sa opensa. So, kailangan ko lang siyempre, kailangan ko ng more practice pa. So
masyado yata pilit yung pagbalik mo nung semis.
Pilit talaga yun. Pero, marami tayong magagawa kasi kailangan din talaga maglaro yung time na siyempre, lesson mo, bakit mo gagawin ulit yung nakasama sa'yo nung una? kailangan maging ano ka na rin, maingat ka na rin. Kasi hindi talaga maganda yung kalalabasan kapag naulit-ulit. Pero hindi naman ganun katagal. First game ulit, mabigat din yung kalaban. So, unti-unti, feeling ko, all na lang. Bigyan na lang ulit lalabas siguro yan. So, at least I have more time to practice with the team pilot. Bago yung next game namin, malaking bagay din yung para sa akin. So, basta kung ano yung ginagawa ko dati, okay naman na ako. Basta yun nga, yung play na yung na wala akong nararamdaman after ng game. Kasi before, doon ko nararamdaman na after ng game, tsaka ako nararamdaman may masakit sa akin. Pero ngayon, all good. Maganda yung pagpahinga ko. Nag-start ako ng practice with the team noong Monday lang. Okay pa rin naman, practice pa talaga para makuha pa talaga yung timing with the team. And, okay naman, at least hindi ako mahirapan sa import namin. Maganda yung pakisama niya ka sa team at maganda yung result. Yung grabe yung puso niya. Talagang palaban siya, gusto niya manalo. Inakrams na, andun pa rin siya, pa rin siya. And ang sa kanya, magaling siya dumipensa talaga, magaling bumasa din. So, maganda yun para sa amin, hindi kami mahirapan sa kanya.
And that was Paul Lee of the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. Pero grabe ang nakakatakot dyan, hindi pa talagang nag-gel si Mo Charlo sa Rain or Shine.
Tama ka dyan. Yun ang nakakatakot sa Rain or Shine. And they went all the way.
They seem to found the right import for this team, no? Talagang
for the right pieces.
Oo.
Sa wakas.
So, you know what? You can see, you can expect a lot of great things from Rain or Shine. I would still push them to be in the Final Four.
And ang Rain or Shine ngayon nasa tied for fifth.
It's gonna be a tough battle between Ginebra, San Miguel, and Rain or Shine.
For sure. Para sa
yes, yan yung on that bracket.
Yung Mahindra Star, Blackwater Elite, and probably NLEX.
TNT, wala eh.
Tropang TNT. I think na-derail sila especially earlier in the season dahil dyan sa incident with Ivan Johnson.
Yun nga eh.
Malaking bagay yan eh. For the defending champion itong Commissioner's Cup, mahirap nang nag-start ang conference mo na distracted ka with your import.
Exactly. No? But anyway, para naman sa mga nakikinig dyan ng mga fans ng San Miguel, meron tayo ditong interview with Coach Leo Austria clearing out the injury of Junmar Fardo.
Before this game, talagang yung game plan namin is to attack their big man at the post. And we have a Tyler who can shoot from the perimeter and a lot of shooter from the perimeter. But without Junmar, so medyo tough para sa amin na bago yung setup. That's why kanina naging pick and roll kami because we have no big man to go to the post. And ever since naman siya yung haligi namin magkanina. But even though without Junmar, we can win But na-bothered yung mga player So, iniisip na naging out of focus, nagkanya-kanya ng konti. And we were able to regroup after na-realize namin na there's no more Junmar the rest of the game. But we came short And I hope yung nangyari kay Junmar is a minor And still have we have Alaska next Wednesday We don't know kung anong merong condition si Junmar ngayon. Pero nakakalakad And then may konting trauma pa yun dahil of what happened to him before. Ganyan. And ito nangyari na naman. Rain or Shine naman, mabuti, hindi naman si Ibanez Or ganyan, And I hope na makarecover agad siya dahil this conference is really hard to win, especially in the next 3 games namin. It's Alaska, Star Hotshot, and Ginebra. It's really tough And alam naman natin after the championship they are a different team right now, especially if they have a good import. And very mataas ang confidence ng anong Alaska dahil halos lahat ng tinamakalamin talagang parang nilalaro lang nila. Maybe because of their conditioning And for me, they're one of the most conditioned team in the league right now. And they're very determined to win, to be in the finals league and win a championship. Siguro, yun ang target nila dahil in the past 3 championship medyo kinapo sila. This is import-laden conference. Yung advantage ni Jansi, hindi mo makikita if he's up agad sa import. Okay? And hindi niya madodominate yun unless na talaga mag-step up siya ng gusto. But alam naman natin na yan it's not for hindi siya para sa 35 minutes He's a good backup ganyan. But we will see what will happen And I hope na ibang players namin mag-step up. We still have JR and Gabby and I will probably I will move to number 4 position. And dahil ngayon talagang if Gilmar's there and our import will be at a 4 position
All right, that was Leo Austria of the San Miguel Beermen.
Yon. So, hindi dapat tayo may kabahan sa nangyari kay Junmar.
Not worry, wala pa, precautionary lang po ang ginawa.
Ito nga, Jago, we were talking
off the air.
Feeling ko hindi pa fully healed
Naman.
Feeling niya fully healed, pero meron pang kailangan i-type, kumaga sa yan, sa bakal, kailangan mo pa screws.
Tama ka dyan. Actually kung athlete ka kasi minsan sa adrenaline mo, hindi mo naiisip sa sakit.
Kaatat mo maglaro. I know, Jago, you felt some injuries before. Pero ang nakakatawa sa injury, pag sinabi ng doktor 2 weeks, you know what, in 5 days, you're feeling good. But the doctor is said, rested for 2 weeks is because for the screws to tighten up.
Para lalo mong maramdaman.
Ginawa ko yan, 5 days napilay ako, sprain. 2 weeks, di ba? Biglang nilaro ko on the 6th day, wala akong nalaramdaman. Mamaya-maya, yung konting pihit lang, bumalik.
Yun lang.
Di ba? So, so yun yung feeling ko na nangyayari. But anyway, upcoming games for this week.
March 16 sa Smart Araneta Coliseum. Wednesday ito, ang Mahindra Enforcers versus the Rain or Shine Alasto Painters. Tapos ang San Miguel Beermen in a rematch of the Philippine Cup Finals against the Alaska Aces.
Yan, maganda yan.
So sa Friday naman, sa Mall of Asia Arena, Meralco Balls versus the Blackwater Elite. Tapos ang Global Port Batang Pierre versus Star Hotshots. Tapos March 19 Saturday naman sa Panabo City, Barangay Ginebra San Miguel versus Phoenix Fuel Masters.
Yun. Okay, yan po ang ating upcoming games for the week. Wala pong games next Sunday.
Next Sunday, wala pong games sa March 20 kasi gagawin ng last na playing date. Yung last playing date for a while ang PBA will be on March 21, Monday sa Smart Araneta Coliseum. Ang Alaska Aces versus Mahindra Enforcers. Tapos ang Tropang TNT versus Rain or Shine. Tapos magbe-break muna na saglit. Sa March 20 ang PBA. Ayun.
Anyway, sa pagbabalik po natin dito sa Sports on Air, MMA naman ang pag-uusapan natin.
EBC Eagle Broadcasting Corporation. Ito ang Radyo Agila.
Ang oras po natin ay 7:50.
Halina't maglakbay sa magagandang tanawin sa Pilipinas. Alamin ang mayamang kultura ng ating mga ninuno at pamana ng ating lahi. Balikan natin ang ating kasaysayan sa Kalinangang Pilipino. Tuwing Linggo, alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng gabi. Kalinangang Pilipino.
Napakaraming sakit ang tumarap po sa tao sa panahong ito. Marami rin ang nalilito sa kung anong gamot ang iinumin. Mga kaibigan, paano ba natin maiwasan ang mga uri ng gamit sa programang Health Watch dito Radyo Agila. Paano sumilang dito sa dulong silangan ng isang bansang maliit, subalit kilala sa maraming panig ng mundo? Ano ang katangian ng Pilipinas at lahing Pilipino? Subaybayan ang mga tunang maglalahad nito tuwing araw ng Sabado, 5 hanggang 6 ng hapon. Drama Filipina.
Nagbabalik ang Sports on Air.
Nagbabalik tayo dito sa Sports on Air, balitang pampalakasan para sa bayan. At meron po tayong update sa PBA nga pala. Ang tropang TNT panalo sa NLEX 85-80 sa pamumuno ni David Simon, 23 points. Tapos ang second game naman, ang Barangay Ginebra San Miguel panalo po kontra sa Blackwater Elite 89-79, si Athias Jeffers 23 points at si LA Tenorio 20 points.
At ang kasama ko kahapon na si Jap Taghilaray plus 2 points kay Job. Kahapon yung sinabi. Dinakdakan niya si Job Dick Kamakulam.
Okay, anyway po, sa balitang MMA naman po tayo. Ang One Global Rivals darating po dito sa Pilipinas ngayong Abril.
Yes, and exciting and we're gonna see Ben Askren finally on a full match, hopefully.
Versus Nikolai Alexa.
I haven't heard of this guy, pero
yeah.
I'm sure they put up someone who's gonna be worthy to fight Ben Askren. But more so, I think the main Filipino on the fight card is gonna be Jehe, the Gravity Eustachio, who will be going up against
Gianni Suba.
Gianni Suba. Okay, medyo these guys, I know these two fighters well.
I think you are very familiar with them.
Gianni, yes. Johnny, ever since natalo siya kay Eugene Toquero, has been on a tear. No? So we're gonna see a different Gianni Suba when he comes here in One Global Rivals. So yeah, this is exciting. No? Nagmamature na si Gianni, and Gianni Suba is only on his return up. No? So these two fighters, si Eustachio at si Suba, you're seeing the future of MMA right here.
Gianni Suba is just 23 years old.
Yeah. J.A. Eustachio is
I think he's already entering his late 20s, early 30s.
Ganon,
I'm not mistaken. So, and actually, to be exact, Gianni Suba is on a 4-fight winning streak. So he's won against the likes of Ruel Catalan, Than Vu, and Anat Pong Bunrad. So I suppose we might see a flyweight contender coming out of this match.
Yun nga.
So yun ang
kung sino man manalo kay Toquero, siguro pwedeng maglaban yun.
Yun, Jehe Eustachio is 26 years old. So a battle of young guns. Kahit paano, relatively young guns.
But anyway, other fights on this card. Si Lowen Tinanes, the undefeated Lowen Tinanes, is gonna go up against Koji Ando. And I'm still picking Lowen Tinanes on this one.
Lowen Tinanes.
Iba no?
Yeah.
I love my buddy Edward Folayang, pero this guy gave Edward one of the toughest matches that he can get. No. But speaking of toughness, this is an exciting fight. No. Eric Kelly and Timothy Nastyukhin.
Wow. This is going to be a top fight that everybody should watch for sure. We've got Eric the Natural Kelly,
who was supposed to fight for a
featherweight championship sometime back, climbing back the ladder.
I think with this, kung manalo siya dito, I think he's gonna ask for a title shot once again.
Yeah, why not? Why not? We're good to see that. But Timothy Nastyukhin, even though he lost his last 2 fights, he is one tough cookie.
Yep.
That KO win over Edward Folayang was just amazing.
Yun nga.
Yeah, so we'll see the toughness of Eric Kelly in this fight.
This one's gonna be nice. Reese McLaren.
Yeah.
Noted Mark Striegel.
Yeah.
Is going up against Muin Gafarov. This is not Marat Gafarov, okay?
Yeah, that's Muin.
Muin Gafarov. He's 10-0. Reese McLaren is considered as a Phil Australian fighter. No? So yeah. I don't know. Ewan ko kung nakita mo, Diego, no? Nung nanalo siya kay Mark Siegel, sobrang saya niya.
Yeah.
And he was like saying, I want to see Manny! I want to see Manny!
Yeah. Manny Pacquiao, call me.
Manny Pacquiao! Yeah!
Call me. Yeah, that's what he was saying, man.
I don't know. Ang kulit eh. Parang, what is he saying right there? We were on front, diba? Nakikita natin.
Yep. He was just so fighting at the Mall of Asia Arena.
Okay.
And mind you, he was just a last-minute replacement at the time.
Okay, this is the interesting part. Now, Von Donaire, is going up against Honorio Banario, who's unfortunately on a 6-match losing streak.
Yeah, so Honorio Banario has to get his act together. So it's been a while since we saw him win. So
I think this is a good. This is Von Donaire, Filipino fighter din siya. He's gonna win this now.
But Banario really needs to get his act together if he wants to stay in MMA.
Okay. Next is we have April Oseño of Team Lakay going up against Natalie Gonzalez Hills
in a women's
Filipino American to.
Yeah, that's right.
And already born. Now, so female fighters, we have it here. Natalie Gonzalez Hills made her match made some noise on her previous matches then. And of course, meron tayo ditong 2 more fights. Bernard Soriano, Filipino also, against Sue the Terminator Noto. Richard Sunoto. Hindi po yan musical instrument to
Yeah. And of course we've got a preliminary fight between Danny King versus Muhammad Haidar. So both of them relatively new fighters.
Loaded to ng Piliway tong fight. Nga, I guess the fight that I want to see here is Eric Kelly and Timothy Nasyukin.
Yeah, that's aside from that, I really want to see Ben Askren finally fight a full match.
I think even yung kay Reese McLaren gusto ko rin makita yan, no? Kay Banario, no? Tenanes, Eustaquia, this is a good fight card, folks. So yeah, anyway, that is how we're gonna end this show for tonight. And again, kailan ba tong Global Rivals?
One Championship Global Rivals will be on April 15, 2016 at the Mall of Asia Arena. So, yeah.
Nawala yung script ko eh. Nawawala yung script ko. But anyway, again, now we're gonna be back here again next week at isang oras ng balita at talakayan ang nagdaan para sa linggong itandes.
At ako naman si Diagalam ng Pansamantala. Subaybayan niyo po muli sa susunod na linggo ang pinakamaksyong KBP Golden Dove Awards nominated na sports program sa radyo. Sports on Air.
Balitang pampalakasan
para sa bayan.